There is a moment in every human being's life when the universe stops, the noise fades, time freezes, and a single question echoes inside the chest with a force that no word can completely describe. Will you keep going? Or will you drop everything right here, right now, in this very instant, and pretend forever that you never really tried? Subscribe to this channel, because what you are about to hear in the next few minutes may be exactly what was missing for you to never look back again. Click the subscribe button now and turn on the bell so you never miss a video, because what comes next will change the way you see every single day of your life. Long ago, in a small town where dirt roads held the dreams of simple people, a man was born who had nothing but one certainty. He knew deep down in his chest that he had been born for something greater than what his eyes could see in that moment. But the world around him did not see the same thing. The world around him saw only a young man with no resources, no name, no connections, no money, and no prospect of a future whatsoever. And the worst part of all is that the people he loved the most were the first to tell him he was dreaming too big, that it was better to accept what he had, that life was just like that, and that resisting it was a form of madness. But he did not quit, and that choice cost him dearly. For years he woke up before the sun rose, not because anyone told him to, not because there was a guaranteed reward waiting, but because inside him there was something that burned with an intensity that the cold of the early morning could never put out. He worked while others slept. He studied while others rested. He practiced while others celebrated. And every time exhaustion came knocking at the door, he opened that door, looked fatigue straight in the eyes, and said with complete calm, "Not today." And the world kept testing him. The losses came. The failures came, the ones nobody wants to talk about in interviews because they are too ugly to appear in a success story. The moments came when he was truly alone, with no one beside him, with no friendly voice to tell him it was going to be okay. The day came when everything he had built collapsed all at once, as if life had decided to test just how far his resistance could go. And on that day, sitting on the cold floor of an empty room, he had to make the most important decision a human being can make. Not the decision to try again, but the decision to believe that trying again still made sense. Because this is where the secret lives that nobody tells you. Most people who quit do not quit because of a lack of talent. They do not quit because of a lack of opportunity. They do not quit because the path was too impossible. Most people quit because they reached a point where believing cost more than giving up. And at that point, without faith, without vision, without anyone to remind them how big the original dream was, they let go of the rope. And their story ended right there, in that moment, long before the final chapter. But this man did not let go. He got up, not with music playing in the background, not with crowds applauding. He got up in silence, in the dark, not knowing if it was going to work, with no guarantee whatsoever that the sacrifice was going to be worth anything. He got up because there was something inside him that was greater than the fear, greater than the pain, greater than the opinion of everyone who had bet against him. And it was in that silent, invisible, solitary rising that the turning point began. Not with a grand event, not with an opportunity falling from the sky, but with a simple and brutal choice to keep going when everything was screaming to stop. The months that followed were different, not easier, different. Because when you truly decide that you are never looking back again, your entire system changes. The way you wake up changes. The way you look at problems changes. The way you treat your time changes. Every hour starts carrying a weight it never had before. Every small decision becomes part of a larger construction that you begin to see with clarity. And the people around you start to notice that something has changed. They cannot explain exactly what, but they notice, because when someone truly decides, it radiates. It infects the environment. It makes the people around them uncomfortable in a way they do not know how to handle. And that is exactly what happened. The same people who doubted began watching from a distance. The same voices that said impossible began going quiet. And the world, which before had seemed closed in every direction, began showing doors that had always been there. But that only became visible the moment he stopped looking for exits and started building paths. Because the universe does not open doors for those who sit and wait. The universe opens doors for those who are already moving. For those who are already walking toward what they want even without knowing yet how they will get there. And then the day came. The day he had imagined so many times that it had started to feel impossible to be real. The day when everything that had been planted in silence, watered with sweat and sacrifice, and faith without guarantee, bloomed all at once in front of everyone. And on that day, when people came with congratulations and applause and admiration, he smiled. But on the inside, what he felt was not pride in the result. What he felt was gratitude for the journey, gratitude for every sleepless night, for every rejection, for every day when everything told him to stop and he chose to continue. Because it was on those days, in those exact moments of choice, that the man he became was built. And now it is your turn, because the story you just heard is not about one particular man. It is about a universal decision that every human being who has ever truly wanted something has had to make at some point. The decision to keep going when there is no longer any apparent reason to keep going. The decision to believe when logic is telling you to quit. The decision to become someone that the present moment cannot yet see, but that the future will recognize. You have that decision in front of you right now, and the question is not whether you are capable. The question is whether you are going to choose to be. Subscribe to this channel right now, because the next video is going to show you the story of the man who lost absolutely everything in a single night and still refused to let that be the end of his story. Click the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and do not let this video go by, because what comes next may be exactly the push you have been waiting for. We will see you there.